Welcome to Progecad Malaysia. Today I'm going to look at, say, if you want to actually draw something like a replicable or replicated rooms where you have each room will have a single door with a single windows. Something like in a hotel room where you have multiple rooms in a floor. Before we start looking at this, we zoom out the drawing and you notice that there are some light gray lines along the whole workspace or desktop of the drawing. These are called grid lines. For this purpose, I will switch off the grid lines. In order to switch off the grid lines, you can either toggle grid on and off F7. So the F7 is actually your keyboard. You can also use your keyboard F7 to toggle it off or on. For this purpose, I will actually switch off the grid lines. And now I'm going to replicate many rooms here, so it looks like a multiple room with multiple doors and windows. Now you can see that there are multiple rooms here, say for example about 8 rooms here, and you have multiple doors and multiple windows. So now I'm going to introduce you a command called block and insert. A block is something like where all the entities are grouped all into one, and then you just insert the whole group into that little drawing, and when you do any changes to that block, it will reflect all the other blocks that has been inserted into the drawings. So let's look at this example, how it is done. And why block is important? Because say for example, you say you want to change the door, maybe I don't want that line. So what you need to do is you have to erase the line one by one if without any block. So let's do a grouping for the door. First, I will copy out the little door here. I move it outside. I copy the line to clean up all the edges. I rotate the door. You don't need to rotate, but for me, I just want to show an example, so I rotate the door into a 90-degree perpendicular. And we shall block this or group this whole door into one. So the command is actually block, or you can go here under home, create block. A dialog box will pop up. What you need to do is you name the block. Let's give it door 900. Description, you can leave it out. Select base point specified on screen. Select entity specified on screen as well. Allow exploding, yes, we will allow it to be exploded into individual entities. Then we click OK. We select one of the point as a base point. Then we select the whole door to be grouped. And now when you click on this, it's actually in one group. From here, you erase the individual doors. And now we insert the group or the block that we have created. From the home command, insert block, select the block name, door 900. You have a preview here. And then insertion point, you actually specify on screen. Scale, you also specify on screen. You can actually enlarge the scale or reduce the scale. Rotation, specify on screen as well. And then now we click insert. So the specified scale factor is 1, enter. And then rotation, just rotate accordingly. And then click anywhere on the screen. You should see the door already inserted. And now we should actually copy all this into the other empty areas here. So now we have all the doors in place as a group individually. And then now say we want to change something on the door. Say I want to put an arrow towards the door, something like this, to all the doors. I want to have the arrow to all the doors, something like shown in this example. And if I were to do it individually, imagine I have to copy every door and then start to insert the arrow. But now if I have already blocked the door, what I need to do is I just change the block door itself, the door 900 itself. Here's what I'm going to do. I go back to the original door that I have blocked. First, I need to explode the entity into individual entity, meaning I ungroup the whole block. You go to home, and then with the little, looks like a cracker icon here, you just explode the block. Then now it is all in individual entities. Now we need to block the door again. So we create block. And from the name, we have already have the name. What we do is we just select door 900, and then remember, specify the screen, specify the entities on screen, click OK. Another dialog will pop up. The block door 9 already exists. Would you like to redefine? You say yes. And then remember the base point that you have earlier blocked the door. So this is the base point that we have done earlier. And now we select the entities and then enter. Now you see that all the doors has been changed with the arrow. So it actually ease up the whole process of changing and modifying some of the information. This is the intention to show you how to block and insert using the block and insert command to actually do replicated works or duplicatable items in your drawing. I hope this helped you in some sort of way. Thank you for watching. Have a good day and goodbye.